My patient group of patrons. So this is a doozy of an eclipse. I have really been feeling it physically. Now, granted, it's in my 6th house of health, but it is a lot of energy to contain. And that can be like really good energy. But like I said, if we hold our breath, if we don't breathe through this time, it can feel like anxiety. It can feel really uncomfortable. So I want you guys to be on your due diligence when it comes to movement and exercising and taking care of yourself right now. Hydrate, get sleep, don't overdo it, because we'll feel the ramifications of that more. Thank you for your patience. I have not been able to consistently do the weekly woo for a while right now. Between homeschooling and just changes in my personal life and the job and everything, it's just been really difficult. And whatever time I do have that I would consider free, I've needed for myself. So what do we need to see about this eclipse? Okay, we got a bunch. So pay attention to your work, major challenges to overcome, heartache over what you no longer have. It is like an ending of grief. And I feel like the challenge is to let go. Well, the challenge is to see grief as the fertilizer that it is. And maybe this is where we are looking back on our careers, and there could be grief and nostalgia. But then we also got a wish is granted, wishbone, caterpillar, things will not always be this way, change is coming. And I think that sometimes when we think about change, the first place we go is that it's going to be negative, because that's how we're conditioned basically in society at this point. But these changes that I see coming in for all of us are for the better. Now, there are a lot of people who would argue with me, but the way that things are right now, it's not going to stay this way. By next March, I feel like the whole landscape will be totally different again when it comes to like everything that we're dealing with, personally, professionally, societally, medically. So I want you guys to think of, something you're dealing with right now. We got Angel of Strength right away. This, you are strong enough, you got this, right? But this is also a card of forgiveness. And when we get this past stuff going on, like the question, what do you need to forgive? Who do you need to forgive? This is a great moon to write the letters and burn them, because Sagittarius is a fire sign. Great time to do that. So who do you need to forgive? And can you write out a letter to them till you can get to that point of forgiveness? And then I want you to read it out loud and burn it in a safe way. I'm gonna pull one more of these. Hostilities. This is interesting to me because we do have Mars in a difficult angle with Saturn and technically with Uranus. So this could be where hostilities that have been buried are going to be coming up, which can be good, right? Because oftentimes with friends, I feel like if there's problematic situations and we just address them and have that conflict, on the other side, we're closer. So don't be alarmed by this. Maybe there's just hostilities that are going to be revealed where you didn't know they were before. And maybe that's in you too, where you're harboring hostility and resentment and maybe you've denied it. Well, it's going to become really apparent now under this moon. That's why it's a good time to write letters to people you do feel angry and resentful towards, to get that out of the body. All right, one last card. This is the Starseed Oracle deck. I really do feel like all of you who would become a patron of this content that I share are starseeds, meaning are here to specifically raise the vibration of the planet. So what do we get? Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. Let's read about this one. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying yes. You have the Midas touch. You guys, this can't get any better. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into that new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on in. The question, what would you most like to experience? This is awesome. I'm so glad we pulled this card. I actually may add this on to the actual reading because this is how that expansive energy of like the universe saying yes to you. This is where like, don't hold your breath, breathe through it so that you can really experience the beauty that is coming towards us all. It is like, where are you going to put your focus? Because sure, there's a lot of things that we could be feeling bad about, but where's your focus? Because there's also so much good, especially like in the holiday season. So I just want to also read. Let's get closer look into this tulip flower. Trust in your efforts. Tulips are one of the most recognized flowers on the planet. You may have been feeling that your efforts were for naught, but they have been recognized and the rewards are coming. Trust that all of your hard work and efforts will reap rewards. The time is coming. Stay focused in your efforts and continue discriminating where you apply them. Everything is coming together for you. The significance of your efforts, the time involved, and the people and things you have had to deal with throughout these endeavors will become known soon. The affirmation, right? The constant affirmation when one message comes in and it's affirmed again and again. So we get to be hopeful. We get to feel good. So I want to give you guys a permission slip. You can feel good right now, right? You get to feel good. I love this. You know what I may do? I may just post this for everyone else to watch too. Okay, one more thing I'm going to delve into a little deeper, and that was our animals. I specifically want to read the golden egg. Okay. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga nidra or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, you know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you're seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. Because this moon is directly aligned with the great attractor, this is a most profound time to be doing meditation and really opening yourself to the downloads that are going on right now. The subtle essence of the golden egg is nestled deep within the heart center at the fourth chakra. This chakra, called Anahata, is the home of the self or soul. By bringing the mind into the center, we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. It is said our inner guide sits there in deep meditation waiting for us. Anahata translate as the unstruck sound. So if you're a client, which a lot of you are on Patreon, you know that we work on going into that heart center and going into memories of the past and changing them to the way we would have wanted them to manifest. This is a brilliant time to do that as well. I just want to go ahead and make sure, let's see, the Oyster. Patient secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. Again, we're getting this affirmation like, so much good, but keep it close to your heart, right? Don't give your power away. You don't have to share everything right now. The focus and determination of the Oyster is unmatched. Anything an Oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is Oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the Oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. Interesting. That's a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? When in balance, it feels blessed, generous, and masterful. When out of balance, it's reluctant, gripping, and clams up. To bring it into balance, share something. Interesting, right? So I guess the question we should be asking when we get this message of like cards close, silence. Maybe this is about finding an ally to share your most intimate feelings with. It's kind of like the workout buddy, like a sobriety buddy. I would encourage you guys, if you are going to be sharing something, that you share your grief, because so often we hold our grief in secret, and it just really gets more painful when the truth is grief is something we all share. It is a shared experience. You are not alone. So please reach out to people this holiday season. If you're feeling that burden and you feel like you're carrying it alone, you're not at all. And of course, reach out to me, info@thegoodbrew.org. Okay. I think that's it for now. That's it for now. I also, tonight, the dreams are going to be super intense for all of us as well. This is a good thing. And ask before you go to sleep that you be shown what you need to be shown to move forward in your highest vibrational way. And I'm wishing you all a beautiful new moon eclipse in Sagittarius.